Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing? I wanted to give you a tour of my DIY diagnostic cart. It's just a 3-shelf Harbor Freight cart. I put some swivel casters on the ones that were non-swivel. And then basically I have it set up with a boom here, which is made from a commercial grade mop handle and a piece of 1x4. I have my PicoScope zip tied up here. It's very easy to take in and out. I got some of these short leads to create a little bulkhead connector here on the end. Okay, this here is just made from plastic packaging from Harbor Freight tools basically. So I have an A channel, B channel. I have a channel out for the signal generator that goes basically down this USB cord across the back through a little USB extension cord over to this 2012 MacBook Air running Pico 6. I just pulled up some battery starting traces there. This shelf is actually some brackets that I bought on Amazon. I think they're like 8x10 brackets. They're foldable. They were like $15 for a pair. I bolted it right into the cart using, as many holes, as pre-existing holes in the cart as possible. So that's really nice. You can fold that down if you need a little more room to move around. Okay, let's go here. This is where I keep all my stuff for my scope accessories and whatnot. These are just leads that I have hanging here. I made a couple of specialty ones. One of them will go from USB to banana, and another one I have designed to plug into the cigarette lighter to power a couple of different devices. Up here is just like a little branch I made to hang some stuff if I need to. Here's another little basically branch sticking out there. It's just a screw. I've got a little carabiner to hold all these leads. It makes it really easy to pull them in and out. Here's a amp clamp. Astro AI amp clamp. I'm sorry, here. Astro AI amp clamp right here. This is a Handtech 65 amp clamp for the oscilloscope. Okay. And then on the back of the cart, just so you can see how I hooked this up, I pretty much did a piece of 2x4 and I drilled a hole in it, and then I bolted that to the cart essentially. I have a little shelf in the back here to help control the cabling. Here's a magnet just to be able to put some stuff there. All right, let's come back to this area here. So this is the box to hold all the accessories, and this is a signal generator for doing like pulse width modulation. This is a little piezo element that I pulled out of a smoke alarm that you can use with the function generator to make sound or to record pressure. This is a attenuator, 20-to-1 attenuator. This is a what they call an amp buddy. So you just pull out the fuse, put this in there, put the fuse on the side here, and get your current measurements off a circuit. This is a pickup for basically you put this over a coil, and you can hook an alligator clip up to it with your positive lead, have your negative lead on the battery ground, and you can get yourself a pretty good signal, which is useful for timing, as an ignition timing. Here's another one I made. This is with a US quarter, and I just drilled and tapped it and then screwed in this 4mm jack. So I can tape this down onto the coil with some painter's tape and plug a lead into it. And then the rest of this is a potentiometer. So if I want to test out like a temperature sensor, I can use this in place of the sensor to see if everything else is working properly. Got some AST alligator clips. This is just to adapt BNC. This is a BNC female to 4mm banana female. I pretty much put that on the end of my on the end of this if I need to extend it past the length of the cord it comes with. Let's see, I think that's pretty much it right there. And and of course a little seam ripper for opening up harnesses. Useful. This is just more like wiring and stuff, you know, Harbor Freight, 4mm to clips. A couple of custom leads. These are mostly piercing probes here. These are some like Pomona. These are from a V500 Pro kit. These are just some regular Harbor Freight back probes. These are some T-pins and whatnot. And then down here, I've got, this is basically a test bulb. This is like a tail light bulb for testing. Some more wiring here. This is an old M12 battery that I used to test, just to test out circuits and stuff. And then these are basically special leads for hooking the M12 battery up to banana jacks. Put this back in here. Cheap multimeter, works fine. This is a NT301 Foxwell. It's just a scan tool. It's really good for checking emissions readiness. You just push one button right there and it checks it quick. This is what I use for a scan tool, X-Tool A30D. I have basically run the app on a cheap 8-inch tablet, Android tablet. So Anchor Bluetooth speaker. They make really awesome stuff. This is a bulb, headlight bulb for load testing. It's about 4.5 amps. This is a OBD breakout box, which makes it really easy to measure things like the CAN network and battery voltage. This is just a little extension cord, OBD extension cord. This is a little door button depressor that I made to keep the car thinking that it's off. I can have the driver's door open. Okay, over here, let's. This is a pulse pressure transducer that I made from a piezo element from a fire alarm. And I know it looks really janky, and it's got some tissue paper in there to hold it in place. I really have to up that a little bit, but it works fantastic. I got some traces off it, and I should put them up, make a video, and show you guys what I did there. This is just some 1/2-inch silicone tubing. I got about maybe 5 feet of this off of Amazon. I wish I got a little bit of a thicker tubing. It was more expensive, but it would have kind of been nicer. It still works fine. This is from a Lyle stethoscope, which I can use to pick up vibrations. I can actually connect this using this here. Basically pull this out and then plug that into the hole right there. That also, I haven't really played with that much. And then what I do is I use this here, right, to put that on the cylinder 1 ignition. And so then when I take pulse measurements with this, I have a sync to cylinder 1, and then you can use that cylinder overlay trick they use to figure out what's going on. This is a top-down battery tester. It's one of the older ones. Underneath that's just a cheapo Harbor Freight test light. And then let's move down here. This is my old, that's my old power probe there, knockoff power probe. Still works well. This is a Harbor Freight Logic probe test light. Works fine. These are some tools that I have on the cart. I got a lot of this stuff on sale. This is just a Craftsman 3/8 drive socket set, Harbor Freight Warrior bit set. I got these were like half price. These Craftsman, they're like Facom knockoffs. They're really nice. What else? Okay, down here is a trim tools. And then these cans over here, I actually riveted a magnet, see right there, to the inside of the wall of that shelf, and then it holds all these cans in place. It works really well. This is just a compressed air that I keep for blowing out connectors and stuff when you don't need to bust out the whole compressor. And then finally, the thing I've been reviewing, let me move this over to here, is this V-Diag 500 Pro, and it's pretty cool, I've been playing with it. It's got, it comes with a bunch of cool leads. It comes with like these 3-foot male-to-males. It comes with this little clip, which has a male plug on it. This is for testing the relays. This actually works great. And then I also made some custom stuff for it. So this here is a cigarette lighter that I took off something else, power adapter. So this I can use to plug my, to plug this unit into the cigarette lighter. And then here's another custom cord I made, which is basically on this end. That's really designed to plug into an M12 battery, but it can also plug into that. And then on the other end, I've got two skinny female banana ends on there, which will slide into the right there, those two. Okay, or you can use what comes with it, which is that, which is fine too. I just do a lot of stuff where I power it off the battery instead of off the car, so that just makes it easy to hook it up. I think that's about it, guys. I'm glad you got a chance to come and check it out, and thanks for watching. And you guys have a great day. Take care.